how's it going? Just gonna do a little spending update for the month of October 2024. Plus, gonna be drinking this Starbucks Frappuccino coffee drink, a mocha flavored, and gonna be eating some pizza. Shout out to Oscar. A guy named Oscar, he's a subscriber and a fan of mine. And he'd like a shout out. He suggested I do a pizza video, so I do a pizza video. Unfortunately, I don't have too much pizza here. This was leftovers, but yeah, do a pizza video nonetheless. So, money's gonna be in Canadian dollars, as I'm Canadian. Excuse me one sec. So, that's good stuff. Now, the gas. Spent $0 on gas. I think my dad filled up the tank. So that was nice of him. Electricity, $23.02, which is quite low. It's usually low in the warmer months, but higher in the colder months in Canada, where it gets like negative 25 degrees Celsius. So you have to crank up the heat. So yeah, so that wasn't bad at all. Groceries and snacks, $335.11. So. It's a little high. I think it's because I bought some pills, or what should I say, supplements. I bought some vitamin D. Bought some probiotics. But what else? Vitamin maybe B12. So it costed much money. Probiotics are really expensive. They're like $35 or something like that. And it's less than a month's supply, but I've heard good things. It's supposed to create like a good culture of bacteria in your gut, I think so. Now, dining out, $180.67. That's just going to the local restaurant that's at the resort that I work at. I work at a resort, and I think I took my girlfriend out for dinner twice at the restaurant, so money I lent, so you'll be, some people might be happy to find out that I lent $0. Yeah, I had a big problem with lending money before. I was lending out money to multiple people, like every month, and yeah, it was pretty bad. I still haven't been paid back by some of those people that I lent money to. Subscribers of mine kept saying, stop lending money, Matt, stop lending money, but I didn't listen. But finally I learned the hard way and did listen. making money, so that's good. Polio. So at work, you can get a folio if you want. And you go into the restaurant, you can say you have a meal, and you can just say, instead of paying with credit card, debit card, cash, you can say, charge the meal to my folio. So they charge it to your account, and then at the end of the month, they take it off your paycheck. So yeah, I don't really do that anymore, because now I have a credit card that gives me points quite a few points when I spend money at restaurants. And so I'm aiming to get those points and redeem it for travel pretty soon. So think about going to Thailand or Mexico. My phone bill was $27.75. It's a pretty low phone bill for Canada. The Canada is one of the highest phone places to where you have our most expensive phone bills, but I don't have much data on my cell phone, so that's probably why. And $27.75, that's not bad. Super chat, so. On YouTube, if you're watching the party live, you can donate money and have your comment highlighted at the same time, and that's called super chat. So I super chatted this guy, this travel vlogger named Billy Blue. Water and sewer. I only had to pay this about every 3 months, but it was $75.16, which is normal and fairly reasonable, I would say. Paying fees, $0. So I was successful in terms of avoiding bank fees this month, because if I make I forget what the limit is. I think it's over 12 debits on my checking account. Then I will get charged a service fee for the bank. Well, $8. 7 and some change. Also, if my balance dips below $3,000 for any day in a given month, I will also be charged that service fee. So I avoid doing those two things, which is pretty good in my opinion. So I didn't get charged a service fee, which is nice. Internet, I got the most expensive internet I could get, which is almost a gig in speed. It's fast. Well, it's supposed to be a gig. I don't know if it's a gig though. I like to upload weekly now, and I want FAT to be uploaded for videos fast. It makes it a lot more fun. Now, interactive transfers. So, before you be like, I thought you weren't letting any money out. Basically, this guy that I work with, and we're friends, and he's doing some stuff online where he's making money in some way, and but he isn't able to send the money from his PayPal account to was sending me money on PayPal, and I was doing him a favor and then sending him indirect e-transfers to his bank account. And so we did that a bunch of times in the month of October, and he was paying me some money to do that as well. Some extra money on top. So that was $1,240. Now, rent for the month of October, or sorry, for November, because I always paid in advance, $850. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. Just by myself right now, but now Amazon Prime. I guess you probably know what Amazon Prime is, but it's like faster shipping usually. And that was $11.19. So YouTube Premium, which is YouTube without the ads, $14.55. I don't think I could ever go back to regular YouTube now. Prime is so awesome, not having to watch the ads. The total money that I spent was $2,925.34. So, not too bad, but not great either. But me and my girlfriend are cutting down on the dining out expenses now. She's been making, I went to her place for dinner last night, for instance, so save money that way, but now I'll go on to money that I made. Okay, so the first paycheck was $1,288.27, and I work as a front desk agent at a resort, making a reservation, checking people in, checking people out. So that was a decent paycheck. Basically, any paycheck over $1,200, I'm fine with. It's not huge money, but it gets me by. Excuse me. Second paycheck of the month, $1,303.35. PayPal. Now this is from that guy I told you about, my friend paying me that money on PayPal, and plus also because I'm on Patreon, and I have like 2 patrons on Patreon who are donating money to me on a monthly basis in exchange for me creating content. Not creating any exclusive content right now. My Patreon page doesn't have any perks, so I understand if you don't want to be one of my patrons, but just in exchange for me making YouTube videos. Now Google AdSense, so Google owns YouTube, and I get paid through the advertisements that are on my videos. So I got paid $524.79, which is fine by me. Anytime I make 500 or over, I'm happy. Basically, that's my goal for the month right now. I'm hoping it'll be more in the future, but some people paid me back in the month of October. I got paid back $397.50. That's good. Now, through my high interest savings account, I earned $10.83. So not great, but it's the money that I have in that account is quite easily to move around, so that's good. I can dump it into my checking account like that very quickly, and so that's okay. Now I also have a tax-free savings account and a registered retirement savings plan. I have a couple of a GIC in each of those, guaranteed investment certificate. Which means you're guaranteed to earn a certain amount of interest if you keep your money locked in there for a period of time. So I earned about $60 from both those accounts in interest. Total money I earned $4,877.63. So that's pretty good, in my opinion, for me. Now, from profit, $4,877.63 minus $2,925.34, which is the money I spent, which equals a net profit of $1,952.29. So, not a bad month, in my opinion. And now going to the ramble. So a few months back, I ordered an iPhone 15 Pro Max from the Apple Store, online store. Had it shipped to me, but it was being held in this, I think it was FedEx, shipping department in a nearby city for about 4 or 5 days, and they just had it in their warehouse there, and they weren't shipping out my product for some reason. Because it only takes like an hour to get from that city to where I live. I live in a rural community, and I kept phoning them, and they kept on putting it off, and so I called Apple about it, and they said, for this inconvenience, give us a call after you receive your phone. Get you a $50 accessory. So for free, right? And so I did receive my phone after they kept it in the warehouse for about 4 days or whatever. So now I was worried that I was waiting too long, because I waited about 3 or 4 months before calling Apple and saying I'd like an accessory. So I did that the other day and called them up, and I was worried that they'd say it's been too long, we can't offer you this now. But sure enough, there was a note in the reservation the order that I made. I was able to provide the old order number for my iPhone 15 Pro Max order, and there was notes in there that guy left, the customer representative, service representative I spoke to. He left a note saying this guy he got his item late and stuff, so we can get him an accessory. So I had to make a couple phone calls to Apple, but the date agreement is to send me $25 wall adapter, which you can plug into USB-C into it, and you can use that to power up your phone. So they sent me that for free, which is awesome, and I just received it the other day. So I'm quite happy with Apple's customer service. It was kind of nice, yeah. me. We just like getting the servers their tips and stuff like that, and from the restaurant, service from the restaurant, and doing basic accounting stuff, and yeah. And she was like, I'm just learning this stuff, I'm still in training, and there's a lot that I don't know, and she was like saying to me, she was like, Matt, do you want to switch shifts? Because I saw that she was working a 6 a.m. shift on a certain day, and I was working night audit. Wait, actually, let me just see. No, I think I was scheduled to work 6 a.m. and she was scheduled to work night audit. And then she's like, can I work the 6 a.m. shift that you're going to work and you instead work the night audit by yourself? And I was like, what? Do that by myself? I can't do that. And she started laughing. And she was like, that was the joke. She was like, I was acting like you were going to be on night audit by yourself, but you really weren't. So hopefully that made sense. But I'm checking to see if I want the Amazon credit card. Because you can earn points. They can be used for get discounts on Amazon products, I think. Or products ordered at Amazon. Yeah, so because think about buying a MacBook Pro computer, and that's gonna be a big purchase. And so I was thinking about what credit card should I use to purchase the item so that I can get the most amount of points or cash back from it. So, but yeah, I'll have to see about that. I was thinking that some people, they look down on people who are really into like orcs and goblins and fantasy things like that. Maybe into Dungeons and Dragons, maybe into video games and stuff like that. And they're just like people living in a fantasy world, but I think we all fantasize. For instance, we all watch movies, which unless it's a actual documentary, it is fiction. It is, even if it's, it's just actors acting like things are really happening to them and stuff like that. And so I think we all fantasize. So how does that, if you do watch movies, fictional movies, should you be really looking down on people, grown men or women who fantasize about playing computer games and stuff like that? Doesn't make much sense. But well, I gotta get to my parents soon for dinner, so thanks for watching, and okay, bye.